Boxing King Media in association with the Riyadh season. Spencer Brown. Spencer, another huge event, thanks to His Excellency, is bringing the show to Wembley.
Listen, it's all about HE. It's about Riyadh season. We got to thank everybody else. You know, what a job he's done again. You know, I walked into there today and I thought I was seeing things, but it's amazing, isn't it? All the promoters working together, even Ben Shalom and Boxer. Who's brought them together again?
I know you've played your part as well.
No.
I bring that. I've got to bring that up.
Never mind me. There's one man, right? He's called Turki Al-Sheikh. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. He's the main man. He handpicks these fights. So if he doesn't like a fight, it won't go on. It's simple as that. He's the boss. It's all about Riyadh season. It's all about bringing people to Riyadh. If you go to Riyadh, you've been there loads of times yourself. What a fantastic place. So that's what it's all about. We're not here for anything else. This is a big deal, and they kindly sponsored us for this massive event. They've done one in LA as well, which is going to be unbelievable. So they're taking boxing all over the world. It
is, and all great thanks to Turkey and the Riyadh season for doing this. I've got to talk about the IBF belt situation, because that sounded like it was going to be interim at one point. How late did the discussions go, and what was the thing that kind of made USYK to put that video out yesterday and say, right, you can have it as my gift?
Well, I mean, you know, look, we've done the fight. The next fight will be for a unified title, and Tyson just wants a fight. He doesn't care. It's for no belts. He wants to right the wrongs that he's done. He's not bothered about belts. You know that anyway. He's told you millions of times.
He definitely has. I'm guessing the path's laid out for this big potential. What everyone is envisaging is if AJ comes through, Tyson comes through, this big crazy fight next year, Fury AJ. But we've seen things can always go wrong.
Yeah, look, you can only take one fight at a time. Some people make a mistake in that. But we've learned our lesson with all that. Over, you know, we're going to fight this, we're going to fight that. You never know what's going to go on in that ring. You know, it's strange and funny things, and it's all mapped out for us, isn't it? It's all mapped out. The higher powers have mapped everything out for us. So, you know, let's get this one fight out of the way. I think Tyson Fury wins the fight, but I'm biased because I love the man. So I think Tyson will right the wrong. Will he continue boxing? Probably. Will he not continue? I don't know. That's entirely up to him. But at the moment, he's having a great time with his wife, his family, his brothers, his dad. He's enjoying himself. Time to knuckle down soon. Time to go again. And he knows that.
Definitely so. And Wardley Clark, was that potential rematch going to be on this show as well, or is that?
Yeah, there was a potential. It was all talked about. Few contractual things, and a lot of money was asked on one of the fights. You know, it just couldn't be done.
Which fight are you most excited about, Spence, on this card?
I like the Kakachi fight against Warrington. I want to see what Warrington's got left. I think that's a great fight. I'm quite biased. I like Beefy Smith. You know, I want to see what Josh Kelly's all about now. I've done that fight myself, so I thought it was a good.
Saw that fight come in?
No, because it was on, and I asked His Excellency if I could put it on, and he gracefully said yes. And I think it's a good fight.
And then just want to clarify the USYK IBF situation. What was it, his decision, do you know, or is it something that he just had to give up? Because there's like suggestions that he was in the contract when he fought Fury. Could you clarify it?
No, there's no pressure from anybody. If you don't want to give it back, you don't want to give it back. They just fought for no belt, wouldn't they? Which would have been a harder match to make. But I mean, what is it? You know, Tyson's not bothered about belts. I don't even think Anthony Joshua's that bothered about the belt either. I don't even think he is. I just think it's something nice to fight for, isn't it?
It definitely is. Who's your favourite in that fight? AJ Dubois, such a good fight.
Well, I always back against Dubois, and I always get murdered, you know. I mean, every time I backed against the poor fella, and every time he's come through with flying colours. Obviously, he's a great fighter, Dubois. I've got to go with Anthony Joshua. got to go Vantage.
And then the next few Riyadh season cards, we've got LA coming up, we know the card. Better be a Beerball, I think His Excellency said October 12th.
Yeah, that's correct.
What can we expect on the undercard? Any rough ideas?
Big undercard fights. We're in negotiations at the moment. We're all chatting with His Excellency. Look, there's some big names we've mentioned. So I think it'll be a monster card, this one. There's been some big names mentioned. Obviously, you know, we've got to see what happens with Andy Ruiz, how he gets on with Gerard Miller. Anderson, obviously, he's fighting against Bacoli. So might we see the winners of that on there? Probably. There's plenty of time, isn't there, for him to do that? So, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, I hope we see a resurgence in Andy Ruiz and Gerard Miller. I hope we see them both, you know, a great fight, and we need as many good big heavyweights as we can.
I agree. Last question for you, Spence. You've got Ben Sholem on the board as well now. He's on the stage. Yeah. Any other promoters that are left that you're still trying to convince to come and work together with the Riyadh season?
To convince anybody. Turki Al-Sheikh doesn't have to convince anybody. The door's open. You just got to walk through the door.
Who's not walking through the door?
Who is not walking through the door? Who would not walk through the door? You tell me. You know, look. He walks through the. You walk through the door. He opens. Everybody with open arms. Look at me. I was a small-time promoter, and TYSON's manager. Look what he's done for me. He sees things in people.
And the last thing, you've got Lennox Lewis coming to the UK.
Yeah.
Just tell people where they can buy the tickets and where it's coming.
It'll be online, but everybody asked me, can't we get Lennox Lewis out? We want to meet Lennox Lewis, and Lennox was not up for doing anything, but because we've been doing a lot of stuff with him lately, I just asked him, could he do me a favour? And obviously, you know, he'll get paid to do it, but will he come and do it? And he said, yeah, okay, we'll it's not something I usually do, but I'm really looking forward to it. And we've done a small show, if you remember, in Riyadh with him. Do you remember and he was fantastic. He was unbelievable with people. So I'm really looking forward to that, to listen to all his stories, and, you know, I can't wait.
Yep, if anyone wants tickets, hit the Gold Star social media channel.
Just go online, I'm sure. It's early days yet, but, you know, we've got. I think we're going to do another 2 events now. It's been that popular. You know, so we're really looking forward to it.
Spence, as always, appreciate your time. Top man, thank you.